Welcome everybody, my name's Kelly. I'm going to take you through your Intermediate Hatha class. So what I like to have handy is 2 blocks, and what I'm going to ask you to do straight away is have one at the front and we're going to have one at the back. The reason why is we're going to have our peak pose as being half moon, and I like to use my props and I like to have them handy. So instead of having to fiddle and faff about having your blocks either side, just have them ready in the very beginning. It makes life so much easier. So sitting on your sit bones, making sure that you are happy in Sukhasana. Again, you're more than welcome to sit in lotus or any position that suits you. We're going to work into Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath. So again, we're going to harmonize the right and left side of the brain, the hemispheres of our brain. Okay, so options, if you are left-handed, you are more than welcome to use your left hand. I am right-handed, so I'm going to take the peace fingers of my right hand and place it in between my brows by the third eye. The 4th finger resting on the bridge of my nose and the thumb resting on the right side of my nostril. My left hand can be in a mudra or just gently resting on the knees. Lengthening up from the crown of the head, closing down the eyes. Inhale through both nostrils. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Open the left, close the right, full exhalation through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Open right, close the left, full exhalation. Inhale through right. Open left, close right, full exhalation. Inhale through left. Open right, close left, full exhalation. Continuing on your own, inhale through right. Open left, close right, full exhalation. Inhale through left. Open right, close left, full exhalation. Still lengthening, still sitting tall, inhaling. Open, close, and exhale. Inhale. Open, close, exhale. Couple more on your own. Exhale through the right nostril. Let go, finding the mudra with the right hand, lengthening up tall, keeping the eyes closed, breathing through both nostrils. Exhaling through both. Maybe pulling up the pelvic floor, drawing the navel in towards the spine, finding your abundance. Thinking, open the eyes, become aware of your surroundings, and making our way into tabletop to 4-point kneeling. Stacking shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, and knees hip distance apart, really spreading those fingers nice and wide. Inhale as you lift the sit bones, open the heart. Exhale, tailbone underneath, chin to chest, press the earth away. Inhaling forwards for cow pose. Exhale back for cat pose. Undulating through the spine as you inhale. Smell the collarbones forward. Exhale, contracting and rounding. Finding that inhalation One movement, one breath. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. The last one. Inhale. Beautiful, keeping the hips over the knees. Make sure that they are still hip distance apart. Coming back to your tabletop. Walking the fingers to the top of the mat. Bringing the chest down, maybe the forehead. If you're lucky enough today, the chin comes to floor as you come into your puppy pose. Opening up your shoulders, opening up the heart, lifting sit bones nice and high. 2 more breaths. The last breath. Slowly coming back up, bringing the forearms towards the floor as you slither yourself down towards your belly, opening up heart to Sphinx pose, opening up your chest, just letting the shoulders go. Lowering all the way down, forehead towards the mat, feet no wider than hip distance apart. Taking the fingers behind you, interlace the hands, engage the arms, roll the shoulders back. On your inhale, lift your nose, chin, chest, squeezing the arms, floating the legs up, Shalabhasana 1. Find your exhale as you float down. We're still awakening our bodies, so take it slow. Inhale to engage, to lift, to open. Exhale, float on down. This time as you inhale, engage, lift, floating on up, holding your breath in here as you inhale. Exhale, holding here. One more to lift higher. Exhale, floating all the way down. Perfect. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes, drawing your navel in towards the spine. Option to press to your knees or straight up to plank pose. Pressing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, making sure the shoulders are over the wrist and really pressing them up, drawing the navel in. Lengthening from the crown of the head, finding your plank pose here. Again, keep lengthening, pressing that mat away from you. And when you're ready, we'll lift up to downward facing dog. So transition and move the feet. Again, moving intuitively as you pedal out the feet, swaying in the hips, options to bend your knees, open up the chest just a little bit more, opening up your hamstrings. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll find a stationary downward facing dog, drawing in the navel towards the spine, Uddiyana Bandha. Again, lift out of the shoulders, lifting your sit bones nice and high. Raising the right leg up towards the ceiling. And I want you to bend the knee and open up your hip for that scorpion tail, split dog. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees down, round, open up the hip as big as you can. The bigger the better, the more of a circle and a rotation that you can get in your hip. We'll do one more in this direction. And when you're ready, we're going to open in the different directions. So swinging legs down, round, big, circular movements. Do one more. Then raise the leg up, the three-legged dog. Good. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Beautiful. Drop your back knee. Externally rotate the right toes. Taking the right hand to the belly of the thigh. Maybe wing open onto the blade of the foot. Revolve the chest up towards the ceiling, really sinking down in towards your hips as you can open up in towards your hip flexors, opening up your chest, opening in towards the hip. Perfect. Bringing the hands back down, turning the toes. Tuck the toes of the back foot and step back to plank pose. Lifting up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Raising that right leg straight back up to the ceiling. Swing it and step it lightly through the gates of the arms. Raising the arms and the torso up to high crescent lunge. Taking the back bend now as you draw the navel in towards the spine. Shoulders are down, wrap the triceps around. Good, knee, don't overshoot the toes. One more breath here. Good, you're going to step that back foot to join the right foot, sitting into chair pose. Again, draw your navel in towards your spine, sitting back in towards those heels. Perfect. Again, squeeze in the inner thighs. Really see if you can sink a little lower. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, fold over your legs, reach down towards the mat. Hands to shins, inhale, create the length of your halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. One more the same. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Stepping it back for Palakasana, plank pose. Again, pressing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, lifting out. And on your next exhalation, find downward facing dog. Good, again, drawing Uddiyana Bandha in, navel towards the spine, lift out of the hands. Perfect. Let your head be soft. Raising the left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot, bend the knee, and open out that split dog. And we start to circle the knee down, round and open. So the bigger the better, the more that you can create some more space in the hip. Perfect. Do one more in this direction. Let's change directions. So lifting up, back and round. Don't worry about any cracks, creaks, or whatever goes on. Just allow the hip to open. And when you're ready, we'll lift it back up for three-legged dog. Stepping the foot lightly to the outside of the left foot. And drop the back knee. Release the toes. Externally rotate the toes out. Shifting your weight forward, placing the left hand into the belly of the thigh. Wing open the knee onto the blade of the foot and bringing the rib cage and the chest up towards the ceiling. Another deep breath in and out. One more. Beautiful. Bringing the foot back down, planting the hand, tucking the toes back to plank pose. Awesome. Back to downward facing dog. Raising that left leg back up. Lightly step it through the gates of the arms. Beautiful. Raising up for that high crescent lunge, drawing the navel in towards the spine. Rolling the shoulders back. Again, take the back bend out. Maybe tuck that pelvis underneath. Big step, right foot to join the left chair pose. Utkatasana. Sit back into the heels. And again, sitting a little lower. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Perfect. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Good. We're going to roll to Vashisthasana. So option to always drop that right knee and turn it out and find your half Vashisthasana here. Or we come into the full expression of the posture, rolling onto the blade of the foot. Again, making sure the shoulders over the wrist, lifting up. Using the oblique, pressing out of the hand. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. And again, inhaling. Exhaling. One more inhale. Exhale, floating it back down. Good, embracing all of the wobbles, lifting up and out. Downward facing dog. Take that deep breath in through the nose. Out to the mouth. Well done. And again, inhale. Out to the mouth. Perfect. Raising the right leg up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as you lightly step the right foot through the gates of the arms. Ground and place that heel down to the floor. Lifting the arms up to warrior two. Again, making sure that the heel's in line with the arch, rolling the shoulders down and round, and the knees over the ankle, really drawing the inner thighs towards each other. Working in towards our dancing flow. Flip the palms, shift your weight forward, taking the forearm towards the knee, circle the arm down, round, opening up the chest, revolving it up towards the ceiling. Good option to look up towards the ceiling or look straight ahead. If the neck doesn't feel good today, you can always look down. Good, coming back up to warrior two. Keep the palms flipped. Shift your weight forward, keeping the knee bent. Reverse your warrior, but do not lean in this back leg. No clunking down. Still lengthening up and back. Again, keep lengthening and opening. Perfect, back to warrior two. This is where your props are going to come in handy. So maybe just reaching and placing it just in front of you. Again, remember props have many, many levels. Shifting your weight forward. Reaching up. Float that back leg up. Really flexing, think power in that back leg. Rolling and opening up the hips. Reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting up. Good. Just as you enter, we're going to bend in that back knee. Soften and back to warrior two. Perfect. Straighten the front leg. Bring the toes in for a pigeon toe. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Open up the chest behind your inhale. Exhale, folding back down. Beautiful. Lifting back up. Exhale. Beautiful. Turning your toes. Finding that warrior two. So again, check that back heel. Kick it out in line with that front heel. Rolling the shoulders. Flip the palms. Draw the navel in. The hips square. Shifting forward. Forearm to knee. Circle the arm down, round and open. Those of us that want to progress in your practice, remember the hand can always come down to the floor, squeezing the back of the arm in towards the leg and the leg into the arm. But don't let the hip roll, and increasing that side stretch. Looking down, come back up, keep the palms flipped. Shifting that weight forward, reverse your warrior without leaning into that back leg. Again. Perfect, bringing it back to warrior two. So thinking about my block, getting it ready. I'm going to think about shifting that weight forwards, making our way into our half moon. So lifting off again, embrace your wobbles, up and open, flexing in towards that back foot, really opening up as much as you can. Now remember the head can either look down, look forward, or maybe lifting it up, whatever suits you. Beautiful, soften into that knee, gently step it back, grounding back in towards that leg. Rolling your shoulders, straightening your front leg, turning the toes, interlacing the fingers, open up your chest. Exhale to fold over. See if you can bring the palms together, letting your head soft, opening up the shoulders, softening up your head. Draw your navel in towards spine. Use your arms to lift you back up. Beautiful. Again, turning. Cartwheeling arms down. Step back to plank pose. And let's prepare ourselves back for Vashisthasana, opposite side. So again, you can drop the back knee, turn and lift up here. Again, inhaling and exhale to thread the needle. If you want to come into the full expression of the posture, lifting out of the side body again, feet can stack, and we can thread the needle here. Wonderful, bringing it back up, rolling it back to plank pose. Lifting out, back to down facing dog. Well, really good. Raising that right leg up towards the ceiling. Going to bring the shin parallel to the top of the wrist, flaring out that knee and foot. Coming into pigeon pose, Eka Pada Raja Uttanasana. Sliding that back foot, having a quick peek, check what's going on with that knee. Again, remember you can always use the blocks to prop up your hip here. Make sure that the hips are square. Opening out that leg. Inhale to create this space. Exhale, allowing yourself to come forwards, surrendering the head down. Again, if you don't need your props, perfect. If you need them, use them. All they're going to do is help your practice. One more breath. Slowly bringing your body up. Swing that left leg around. Bringing the sole of the foot in towards the thigh. Flexing in towards that left foot. Again, you can always have a block underneath your right knee if it doesn't quite touch the floor. Feeling the sit bones raising up. As you exhale, lengthen forward. Keep lengthening, keep lengthening, keep lengthening. Then allow yourself to surrender down. Don't just nosedive for that knee. I want you to create length from the crown of the head, almost sticking that tailbone out, pulling the hips back, creating more length and more space. That's what you want to do in yoga. You always want to create space, and then you fill it, and then you create more space. That's why our journey never ever ends. Beautiful. Last breath. Slowly lengthening all the way back up, closing the knee. This time bringing your sit bones onto the mat, both of them, closing the knees. An option to have the hands behind you, opening up the chest, underneath the hamstring, lengthening up, or reaching the arms back. Now you're going to rock back to the tip of your tailbone, lengthen up even more. Lifting up onto your tippy toes, all the way up into boat pose in Navasana. The more that you can lift from the sit bones, the more that you can create the length, drawing the thighs together so you don't hold it too much in your hip flexors, rolling the shoulders back. Good, working in towards your core. One more breath. Perfect. Slowly coming back, crossing at the ankles, stepping yourself back into your downward facing dog. Good. Moving it out. Again, that organic movement. When you're ready, you're going to lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Bringing it in towards your pigeon pose. Again, the shin to the top of the mat. Squidging that right leg back. And bringing your hip back down. And remember, there's so many different ways that you can do pigeon. It doesn't have to be the full expression of the posture. You can do this position lying down in the reclined option, or you could always do deer posture, which is a double knee, or even do it seated. Now remember, your hips are always going to be different depending on how you're feeling, with all our emotions and everything here. So sometimes pigeon feels so good, and sometimes you just think, oh, I'm going to cry here on the mat. It doesn't matter. Let it all go. Don't hold the breath. Opening up in towards those hips, your body. your mind. Slowly popping your head up. Swing that right leg around, coming on towards those hips. Again, bringing the thigh and the sole of the foot together, flexing in towards that front leg. Remember, if the knee doesn't quite reach the floor, prop it up. Make sure you feel both sit bones. Again, encouraging that knee to open, encouraging this foot to flex, and really pulling the hips back. Lifting up as you find your inhale. Exhale to reach forward. Don't give in yet. Create more space as you inhale. And you exhale. Those of you with really long hamstrings, maybe even using your block here to encourage more length to fold over. Or even finding a mudra, whatever works for you. But make sure it's square, you're comfortable, sensation is good, it's not dangerous for your body. Allowing the inhales and exhales to flow through. Give yourself one more breath. And let it go. Perfect. All the way back up. Walking yourself back, closing the knees, finding the sit bones. Again, back to boat pose in Navasana. Rocking back, lift the sternum, reach the arms. Take your choice, whatever you want to do as you lift up. Drawing the navel in, squeezing the inner thighs, really work them together, draw your navel in even more. Keep breathing, keep opening. Embracing all of the shakes. Just reminds you that you're alive. One more breath. Beautiful. So when you're ready, we're going to bring the soles of the feet back down to the mat. Roll down through the spine. And when you're ready, give your heels a little tickle. Make sure you can feel them. Toes pointing to the front of your mat. And that the feet are no wider than hip distance apart. Keeping the hands down, arms long. Press in towards your feet. As you press in towards the feet, inhaling, pick up the tailbone as you curl and roll up. Lifting the pelvis, lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way to the shoulders. And I want you to wriggle the shoulders underneath, interlacing the fingers, stretching the arms away from you. So you lift up a little more. Do not look right to left, keep looking straight ahead, or even close the eyes down. It's a great place to find Jalandhara Bandha. So finding the inhales and the exhales, finding that constriction in the back of the throat. One more. Shimmy the hands of your shoulders out as you roll slowly through the spine. Don't come down in one clump, really nice. Beautiful. Take a moment just for the posture to download. And if you're happy, then we're going to repeat all of that again. Those of us that are going to progress into our full wheel posture. Placing the hands behind the head, elbows up towards the ceiling, pressing into your hands, pressing into the feet, maybe coming onto the head first. Good, really close the elbows. Make sure there's not too much weight in the head, more in the hands. Lifting up as you press. Make sure you're happy with the feet, opening up, keep pressing the heart, relaxing the head. Good, keep lifting up even more. Allow the breath to move in and out. For those of us that are still in your low bridge, that's not a problem. We still keep breathing in and out. One more. Bring the chin towards the chest and we'll slowly bring ourselves down. Please do not hug the knees in towards your chest. I actually want you to bring the soles of the feet together. Open out the knees for Supta Baddha Konasana, sleeping butterfly. Placing the hands on the top of the thighs, quite close by the hip, not your inner thighs, it's the top. Now press the thighs away, flare your ribs, and maybe have a little shimmy side to side as you decompress your spine. This is a great way to decompress, counterpose the back bending. One more. Good. Let go and just allow yourself to be here for a moment. Relaxing in the hips, allowing the spine to be natural. Just feel that sensation of adrenaline moving through your body. As you open your heart, you really allow that flow all the way through. Beautiful. Slowly closing the knees. Now hug the knees in towards your body. Have that gentle rock from side to side. Massaging the whole of the back in towards the mat. When you're ready, we're going to extend the left leg out onto the mat. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Take a hold of the knee with the left hand as you guide it over towards your left, opening out your right arm. Try and keep both shoulder blades on the floor, bringing the knee to the ground, taking that supine twist. One of my favorites, really gets in towards your back and into your shoulders. You can have that two-way opening. Well done. Slowing down our practice as we draw both knees back in towards your chest. Extending the right leg out, left leg in towards you. Open it out towards the right as you take that twist. Again, opening out. Don't be afraid if the back has a click or opens up. It's exactly what your body is probably needing. Remember, yoga, you're meant to open your body north, south, east, and west. And also when you close down your body, we do the same. Well done. Bringing the knee towards the nose as you come into that reclined child's pose or ball pose. And when you're ready, we'll make our way down into Shavasana. Moving your opposite side. Make sure that you can create the space, opening of the hands, the opening of the feet. Just take up space. Take up as much as you need. Close down the eyes. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Good. And again, inhale. Let it go. Allow the inhales and the exhales to move through your body automatic. So don't force it, don't change it, just let it be, let it flow. You and your breath. Allowing the postures to download and integrate into your bodies. Checking in and noticing how you feel. Options to always stay here for as long as you want. Don't need to hurry to get up or to change position. Just feeling your body resting, relaxing, and surrendering to this moment. Blink open your eyes, wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing the knees and roll towards the side, using your arm to bring you up towards the seat. Coming back to find Sukhasana or easy pose. Rolling the shoulders, letting the head go. Drawing our hands towards our heart centers, bowing our heads and thanking our bodies. And I thank you for letting me guide you through today. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste.